Hi class, for lab number 10, we're going to use Google Docs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to type in one of the formulas, and then you need to actually play with the software to type in all three formulas. So this is what you need. So access your Google account and then open a Google Doc. You can save it as lab number 10. And then to type in the formulas, so you need to type out three formulas exactly as they stand. You have to go to the following feature. So in order to access the formula feature, you go to insert, and then you're gonna have it's gonna be under the special character or equation. And then let me do one for you. Let me do the easy one. That would be x bar is equal to the sum of the x's divided by n. So in this case, you're basically gonna find that x bar, it's actually here, and you have to input the x and then put a space equals. If you don't put the space, it's gonna put let me show you. So if you were to do just that, x equals, it's gonna mess up the whole thing. So you kind of have to do one step at a time. That's our x bar, and then space, then the equals. Now, the formula that we're using here, we're going to talk about this next week. This is the mean of a sample. And the mean of a sample is calculated by, well, the sum of the x's. This weird m or backwards m represents the sum of the x's divided by n. So for this one, you're just going to need the fraction. The fraction bar is there. And then we need the sum. So the sum is going to be here. It's gonna be the sum of the x's, and then it has to say, or it has to go to the bottom. So it's a little bit temperamental. There we go, divided by n, and that's gonna be the first one. So what I need you to do is work with these features, and I think you have to hit escape so that you go to the next one, and then type in the other two. So all three formulas need to be typed in. Careful on this one so that the square is with those two. So you're gonna have to use the square feature. So for that one, you're gonna have to use, let me go back to the Google Doc. So the square feature on the parentheses, it's gonna be, oh, I need to go to insert. So once again, equation. So you will need, for that square to look exactly the same, you're gonna need, this will do it, but you need the parentheses embedded. So then it'll do, there we go. That would be your squared. Otherwise, it's not gonna look the same. So this will be x minus x bar squared. So inside of this, you would have to put the x minus, and then the other is the x bar. So that would be the x bar. Okay, so I'll let you complete this. I just wanted to do the portion that it's a little bit difficult, and that would be the actual, this feature here. As you do the square root, you would have to first put the square root, then the fractions, and then technically what I just did on the previous one, and then at the bottom, the n minus 1. So your job is type in all three formulas and then insert or submit the link. And as you see this in your actual Google Docs. So you do need to save it. And then to give me the link, you can go simply to share. And then any link is fine as long as I can see it. So you can just go ahead. I just need a link. So this will be fine because I'm not gonna change anything in your link. I'm just gonna view it. So any link is as long as I can view it, that would be actually fine.